Seeing our honored guests off shall be your last lordly duty this day.
It is not to be taken lightly. Worry not, Benedict.
You take to your new role well, Lord Seren, as I must now take to my own. Pray, visit me at the mines whenever you have the time.
Farewell, Frederica. May we...
Thank you for such a productive use of our valuable time. I do so love interminable speeches and watching brutes play at war. Truly. Oh, but I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go...
Pay my fool cousin no mind. We have work to do. Work more important than any he could hope.
I apologize for those two. This was a fruitful day for all.
I am glad to hear you say so, General of Lora.
I can't believe we lost. I thought you were supposed to be one of Hyzant's great...
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross...
Thank you for your hospitality. Please give my regards to Lord...
Of course, Minister.
It would seem everyone is gathered. You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and victuals. King Regna asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast.
More of that swill you call wine? I suppose I could force myself to partake.
Your king honors us with his generosity. We shall present these as offerings to the goddess of salt. The Hierophant, too, will no doubt be overjoyed.
Lord Wolford, I bring a message. He would have you join our guests on their return voyage to...
This is a great honor, my lord. You would represent...
If it is His Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will gladly accept. But there are 2 vessels and only one of me. Did King Regna say which of our honored guests I should...
He would leave that decision to you.
Lord Falks, as representative of another of Glenbrook's high houses, will board the ship you do not.
And why was House Tellior not given this honor? Last I knew, our kingdom had 3 high houses, not 2.
Mere fact that you whimper those words before us is answer enough. Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Falk.
The king has entrusted this decision to you, my lord. I suppose you have an idea as to why.
He means to test my judgment. He is waiting to...
Indeed. We are friendly with both. That said, there is no telling how these... No doubt, the choice you make will have an effect on our...
I understand. Benedict gathered, I would hear their opinions on the matter. Then we shall consult.
At once, my lord. It seems your first test as Lord has come.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you, state your case before the scales of conviction.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action.
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, such is the way of House Wolford. As Lord, I shall bear the weight of consequence for this.
You are more serious.
He understands what it means.
Well, I hope you have room for... In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolford.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
You may stay ashore if you wish.
You know I cannot allow that.
Well then, it would seem the matter.
There is exactly one coin for you.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance.
How curious.
Curious? I see it as a sign that...
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord?
Very well. Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of...
Lord Serenoa.
Lord Serenoa.
Indeed.
Listen, lad.
Say,
Lord Serenoa.
Serenoa.
Lord Serenoa, hello.
It is time to cast our vote. Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Esfrost, or approach the scales of conviction with your token at the
You have my vote.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the... The way forward is decided. We journey to Hyzant. We have decided. We set... Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend.
We are ready to set sail.
Very good, my lord. When you pay respects to the Holy One and the Saintly Seven, remember...
Lord Serenoa, we are honored that you would choose. That said, I must...
It may be in Lady Frederica's best interest to... I fear there may be some... complication.
Huh?
She is half-sister to the Archduke and my betrothed besides.
None, if I had any say in it. However, the man...
Your lady's hair would draw attention.
My mother's hair. The paint. Mother once told me of how her people...
Then you know how the Rosal are viewed in our nation. How the gospel of...
Yes, but I am from Esfrost, and I assure you I have committed...
Of course, my lady. Very well, then. I will do all in my...
Thank you.
You've no need to apologize.
I must go. I would see... See where and how my mother...
By order of King Regna, Serenoa escorts their esteemed guests back home, beyond the forest and over the mountains to a vast, sand-swept land. Before long, a grand wall of stone rises before them. Known as the Goddess's Shield, behind it lies the source. Nozelia's only supply of salt. Upon the lake shores of the source towers a giant likeness of the goddess, ever watching over the flourishing city and the palace below. This is the holy state of Hyzant.
I had heard tales of the goddess's shield, but it's correct.
It protected the holy state from both Glenbrook and Aesfrost during the war. None in history have succeeded in breaching it. Do you think you might?
I think penetrating these walls would be nigh impossible.
A most courteous answer. I should have
What's that sound?
Could this be?
Is this the hour of worship I've heard so much about?
Indeed. Hyzantians offer their prayers up to the goddess's statue every day. They thank her for her blessing, for bestowing us with the source, from which all Norzalia's salt is harvested.
To see every citizen pray is astonishing.
The goddess truly is at the center of all Hyzant, just as this story.
Even so, are there none who'd use this time of worship to rob their fellow citizens?
There are none so misguided among the gods.
All Hyzantians are guaranteed food, clothing. All Hyzantians are guaranteed and shelter. The holy state has done everything in its power to eliminate. As a result, no one envies others or craves.
Certainly if everyone were equal.
But achieving absolute equal.
The words of an unbeliever. The goddess showers her.
Before we visit the Hierophant, there is one thing I must...
Under normal circumstances, the head of our nation would not permit an audience with one of Roselyn Extra. We have explained the circumstances, however, and she has been granted special...
That said, we would ask that Lady Frederica...
Silent.
I reiterate that typically, she would not be so much as allowed to attend.
You mean to treat one of Glenbrook's delegates as a...
Prince Roland, you are here in secret. It would not do for you to gainsay another nation. I have no objections.
My apologies.
You needn't apologize.
We appreciate your understanding.
is where the Hierophant...
The Hierophant imparts us with the goddess's divine messages. None are allowed to look upon the Holy One's face. None save Minister Edor, who conveys their divine.
Pardon our intrusion. Lord Serenoa Wolfort of Glenbrook has escorted us home.
The Hierophant speaks to you. Serenoa Wolfort, we thank you for... We are overjoyed and humbled that you have chosen to grace...
I am unworthy of such high praise, but...
House Wolfort and Hyzant have shared a deep bond ever since the Sultan War. On behalf of the Saintly Seven, it is my wish that our friendship will be as strong as it was with you.
But of course, I strive to...
You will also, in time, succeed Lord Simon. The Hierophant would hear your true thought.
I think it a valuable endeavor that will fairly profit everyone.
Certainly. The Holy One share. If benefit spreads evenly throughout the land, peace and happiness.
And yet creating an equal society that all will accept.
That difficulty is precisely what makes it worth doing. The goddess always watches over those who believe in her. May you...
I apologize for visiting you in secret. I have heard that the people of Hyzant live in it. They say the goddess showers blessings upon those who follow her teachings.
Oh, a studious one you are, Prince. Of course, the goddess's teachings are at the core, but there are many measures taken by the Holy State.
Minister Lila's Ministry of Medicine, which dedicates itself to the study of preserving life, is another example. The results of their research have allowed many people to overcome illness and injury and live long.
Fascinating. I would like...
I see we managed to pique your interest. Minister Lila, pray show them around the ministry and let them admire Hyzant's pursuit of life and matter.
Brother, where is Roland? I've yet to see.
And you shan't, for he has left.
He did?
Again, prioritizing his personal wishes above.
You haven't any love for him.
Love? I would rather think of him as little as...
How can you say that?
Royal family, and our duty. Do not look to Roland for inspiration if you wish to carry yourself in a manner befitting.
Look, a Rosellan. I heard she's an envoy.
Be that as it may, is her kind even allowed to
I can only assume she received special permission, since...
Ironic, considering the wishes of us researchers are hardly ever granted.
What a splendid facility you have here. I can see why your nation...
Normally, only Ministry staff are allowed in.
We cannot thank you enough for your...
If I heard correctly, it sounds like you are
That we are. In order to cure illnesses
even illnesses deemed...
There is no miracle panacea in this world, but we like to think nothing.
Wonderful. And would you be willing to share those results?
If you believe in the goddess's teachings, yes. At least.
Minister Lila, the preparations for the experiment are complete.
My apologies, but You are free to take a look around. However...
Of course, nothing is free in the Ministry, nor anywhere in Hyzant. And of course, when people are forced to adhere to teachings, there are some...
Who might you be?
Just a researcher. Nothing...
What was his problem?
Serenoa, I could...
But of course, let us...